Hey y'all, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here, and today is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's another episode of Wellness Wednesday. Folks, this is one of the most difficult struggles for me, which is weight. So I wanted to just go ahead, see how much I weigh, and we'll just talk about it through the Samsung Health app. Alright. Just turning it on. Okay, 369.8. Wow. Oh, the battery's low. So I had to replace it. Folks, I actually had another scale up here, the Withing scale. That's what I initially wanted to weigh myself on for you all. And I'll do it again just to make sure, but yeah, okay. So the battery is really low. And unfortunately, with this Biggest Loser battery, with the Biggest Loser scale, unfortunately, it is a lithium battery, so I would have to go to the store and get one. But I wanted to use my Withing scale. We could try one more time. Yeah, see, I don't like this scale, and the fact that the battery is low, that doesn't help any matters. So I'll try to get one more reading out of it, and then it is what it is. I'll probably take the highest of the three weights. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the highest of the three weights because, again, I don't really know the validity of this scale. It's not as accurate as the Withings, but the Withings keep screwing up. So I'm gonna have to go to Best Buy and get a new scale under my warranty. Hopefully my warranty is still active. I would think so. If it ain't, then GG me. Alright, so folks, I will see you for the actual app. Don't go anywhere. Alright, folks, and we're back. So here we are in the Samsung Health app. We're in the weight portion. And I logged in the highest weight that was recorded on the scale from the previous video segment. So doesn't take that much effort to put in your weight. I'll show you how I did it. So you hit record manually, and the weight was like somewhere around here. So then I just slid it back. And it goes in terms of tenths, which is pretty cool. And you hit save. And you can add a note if you want to. I did because, just to let me know. So, I did one before that was like as soon as I rewatched the segment and recorded it. You can delete, so I'll just delete this one because it's a duplicate. And folks, it has been a while since I've actually weighed myself. The 380 that you saw, I'll show you the trends. Well, I will try to show you the trends. That was, oh my gosh, come on. The 380 that was there. Okay, it's easier just to slide it by the number scale or by the dates portion. This was just a placeholder weight. I really didn't weigh myself on Friday. I was just like, well, crap, I don't know how much I weigh, but I know I've been dancing around 380, 380. My highest weight ever recorded has been 388 and something. Which is, yeah, it's a shocker. I mean, I never imagined myself to get so big, but at the same time, it's like, I love food. I am pretty greedy. And I didn't think much of anything until like now that I'm 30 years old and I can easily, well, not easily, I can get to a better weight in, a reasonable time before it gets too late. I mean, I've seen people, all ages, all walks of life lose weight. You just have to finally get the nerve and stop being so complacent. And, you just gotta be sick and tired of being sick and tired. I mean, I'm not in perfect health, of course, because of this weight. So, it's just finding out what works for me. I've been trying so many different, avenues. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done an extreme juice fast, which I would heavily advise against. Don't ever do a juice fast because, yeah, you may lose the weight, but as soon as you eat solids again, you'll gain it right back and then some. So I definitely wouldn't do it. But with this, excuse me, with this spiritual fasting that I'm doing, it doesn't really feel like fasting because, okay, how it works is that you do from midnight or whatever, because I do stay up late, from midnight to about 7 p.m., you can only drink 3 fluids: water, 100% grape juice, and pure green tea. You can sweeten the green tea with honey, but with water, with green tea, they cannot have any additional flavors. No flavorings. None whatsoever. So that part is kind of rough on me because it's like, oh man, it's like I can't, like, I don't know. Like, I used to be able to drink so much water when I was eating 3 meals a day plus snacks, and I would just, eat relatively whack portions. Like, that's another thing of mine. Like I said before, I'm very greedy. I love me some food, and I will tend to eat more portions than I should. Like, I usually go straight for 2 portions rather than just trying 1 portion. So, in that case, I didn't get this big overnight. So, it's quite an eye opener, like with portion control, that kind of would steer me in the right direction. But I used to do juice fasting, Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers, it was okay. I mean, Weight Watchers is pretty simplistic. I'm just touching the screen just to make sure the phone doesn't cut off. Weight Watchers was pretty, it was pretty decent. It costs, I get that, but I was doing this with some of my coworkers at my past job. Before I went into pharmacy school, I just got the nerve and said, hey, I'm gonna join with y'all. And I ended up losing 27 pounds off of Weight Watchers, which is pretty cool. I mean, the thing about Weight Watchers is it takes the work out of calorie counting, and then they substitute in their point system. And then, they have their own brand products, which is okay. I mean, I did buy some, so that just makes the wheels of the economy turn slightly in their favor for Weight Watchers. And the thing about Weight Watchers, the reason why I was able to lose near 30 pounds, it was 27, is that I had people doing it with me, I guess, and it was just easy to be mindful of the calorie counting and, making sure I'm in my points balance. I had days where I had an excess of points, and then days where I used up all and even dipped into the weekly balance. But all in all, when I had to resign from my job, I had to drop Weight Watchers, and then the weight just came right back on. So, it's just one thing after another. Like, when I was in pharmacy school, I didn't do any sort of dieting because the environment, in a graduate program, a doctoral program at that, is stressful enough. And I seriously, I would study and eat some more and study, and it was just studying and eating. I tried to work out at my apartment's little facility that they had in the clubhouse, but I lived so far. My building was so far from the clubhouse. I was like, well, shoot, I don't feel like doing this. So, and then I just forgot and only focused on studying instead of trying to work out and lose weight and do all that stuff. So for me, it's like food and the lack of exercise, of course, with anyone, that's going to cause you to gain weight. And I've been gaining weight, I have this habit of I'll gain, then plateau, maybe lose, gain, plateau, lose, gain, plateau, lose. That's how I feel. But yeah, the fact is, weight's always been a struggle for me. ever since I was like 10, 11 years old, I was like pretty much a big girl. Like, I've always been a big kid growing up. And then, my pediatrician would always tell me, hey, you're gaining weight. You need to, not gain weight. And that's like not in her words. Like, that's just a paraphrasing. But she would let me know, and then I'm like, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'd never thought of the repercussions of having, extra weight on me when I was little. I just thought, more of a defense mechanism for me to, not get hassled or whatever. Because nobody was going to mess with me, if I was big. So, throughout high school and junior college, things was pretty, ignorance was bliss, in a sense. Like, I just thought because, I'm big, that, I won't get pushed around or hassled. And I don't know, I just thought food was a comfort for me. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't really look like bloated out of control because of my funny body shape. I have an inverted triangle type shape, which is really exacerbated with my weight. So like I have broad shoulders and, big wide chest. And then also like my stomach is very big. So if anything, when I want to lose weight, I would want to get rid of my stomach pretty much first and foremost, because it gets annoying when I'm trying to like sit at tables and stuff and I have to like be way out, and I don't want to do that. It's kind of makes me self-conscious to get the stomach area in check. So I'll come back to the fasting, or rather what I'm doing right now with the day 32 fasting. So I've been on this fast. It's a 40-day fast with a church that is stationed in South Africa. And like I said before, 3 liquids majority of the day. And then after 7 o'clock, when, we've broken the fast through prayer, you can eat. Now, to me, this seems like it's OMAD, or 1 meal a day sort of fasting. And I think this is kind of like intermittent fasting. When I stepped on that scale, y'all, not too long ago today, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the phone. When I stepped on that scale and saw that I lost weight from doing basically OMAD, I was surprised. And I kind of noticed that I was losing weight because like the typical t-shirts that I have for videos, like the purple shirt and the blue shirt, some of my t-shirts like that I wear a lot, they were fitting past my stomach. Like I have, because of my body type, that I'm big up top and like small smaller from the waist below, I noticed that the shirts were coming over my stomach. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I actually losing weight? Because, y'all, let me tell you something. Cut that out. When I break the fast, let me tell you, the first thing I do is I grab like unhealthy snacks and grab like, I'll grab potato chips or a couple handfuls of almonds. Oh Lord, y'all, let me tell you something. I'm like dying to break the fast. Like, if I didn't cook dinner right then and there, I'm shoving something in my mouth already. Like, I'm that hungry. So I'll even tell you, like, yesterday, as soon as we broke fast, I cracked open a bag of chips, like a big bag of chips, and I just went to town. Probably ate like 3 servings of potato chips. On top of that, we had ground turkey, spaghetti, and sauce. So, you know, like a spaghetti and meatballs, but not really meatballs, just spaghetti. So I had a little bit of that. And I had probably about maybe 1.5 servings of spaghetti, and then a little bit of the sauce, and then like a pinch or 2 of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Had that. Then I had 3 chicken tacos, pulled chicken tacos with coleslaw. Some had a dollop of Greek yogurt, and then whatchamacallit, and then a little bit of a taco sauce, and then some cheese. So I had about 4 of those. And then I was full. And then a can of cherry Coke, whatever, to drink. And then I was pretty full. So then, what else? I had that around 6, because like we break fast a little earlier for my mother on Tuesdays. So had that around 6. Then 8 o'clock, 6 to 8, I was eating. Then I stopped because I was like freaking full. And then like around 9, I had 6 wafers, which was like 300 calories. It was like the Vortman's key lime wafers, which are pretty freaking good. So I had that. 6 wafers. And then I was out. I was done for the day. Now, that probably was around 3,000 calories. I don't know. I'm willing to bet. Because I had nuts. Oh, I also had toasted coconut cashews with the sweet and spicy almonds and the queso flavored Great Value chips. So that was pre-eating. So I ate like 3,000 calories. Probably. I don't know. Like, I should be logging in the food still, but yeah, I don't know, I get lazy and I just don't do it. So, I mean, like, that's how I eat. Like, I'll just eat whatever I want and then call it a day, like, around 9, 10 o'clock, where I pretty much don't eat anything. And I don't know, I'm losing weight, which is crazy. That just sounds bonkers to me, because I'm thinking I shouldn't be eating this. I'll eat what I want, and I don't eat like a crap ton of that. But as you saw in the food episode of the Samsung Health app tour, like, I'll just eat crazy. Like, y'all seen, like, at the afternoon, like, I'll even go back and show y'all. Like, that's how I eat. I haven't been doing it after that one incident. When did I do the food episode? Okay. That's not a good example. Hold on. Here we go. Like a really bad one. So I actually had two types of rice because I like to, be done with leftovers. I don't want to have leftovers linger on too long. So I had two types of rice and a dinner roll. And then, that's all I had? Okay. So yeah, I had, yeah. See, this is how I do, chips. Like, I'll just crank open a bag of chips and just go to town. Eat more. And then I had, it's not even king size Snickers anymore. It's like the to-go Snickers, the 2 to go, which is akin to eating a king size Snickers. But I just have the whole thing. And, I've been eating crazy like that. I mean, that's not good, of course. But I feel satiated. I feel satiated. I feel okay when I do that. And the fact that I'm like minus 10 pounds, I don't know, it might be minus more than that because I don't know my initial starting weight. But, and then again, with the validity of the Taylor scale, I'm not sure, or the Biggest Loser scale, I'm not even sure if that is correct. But there is evidence that I'm losing weight because of the shirt fitting a whole lot better, And you might think, well, Sasha, are you certain that, you washing the shirt didn't make it lose its elasticity? Well, I know for cotton's sake, it shrinks when you continually wash it, and I don't use Woolite or whatever. I do use fabric softener, but no, the shirt fits better over my stomach, which is crazy because it's a good feeling. But y'all, like, imagine if I ate like right all the time, like only one serving of this, only one serving of chips, only one serving of sweets, only one serving of, I mean, I could try to get myself to do that. But yeah, I think I want to continue on the pretty much one meal a day, quote unquote, after my, like, the spiritual fasting, because basically that's what the fasting is gearing me towards, like doing this one meal a day. And it also helps that I'm not eating out as much. Like, there were a couple incidences where I did eat out, and whatchamacallit, like this past Monday, we went to Panda Express, and I actually had a bigger plate. Like, a bigger plate is 3 entrees, and one side. So I got orange chicken, Beijing beef, honey walnut shrimp. I usually get chow mein, but because Panda Express had their super greens, which is pretty good, I have to admit, it was pretty good. It's kale, broccoli, and I think it's cabbage or something. But it's like 3 greens, whatever. And it's tossed in a light, nice garlic sauce. So I had half chow mein, half of that super green stuff. And it was pretty good. Like, honestly though, I usually can clear out that plate like no problem. Like, I have no problem clearing out that plate. But when I tried it last Monday, like, I was actually struggling to finish up the last entree, my honey walnut shrimp. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm really getting full. And I should have stopped there, but another thing is I just eat. Like, I try not to leave enough for leftovers. So I got to get in that habit that leftovers are okay. It's okay to have leftovers. Because I did not want to upset my stomach anymore, by overindulging. But it's crazy that I'm getting constricted from eating how I used to eat. Because I can put away some stuff. I probably stretched out my stomach, to be honest. So yeah, what I used to do in the past, I might not be able to do now. So, the leftovers are okay. And, what else did I want to say? Uh-oh. Don't want it to go to sleep. So, I mean, yeah, with this fast, it's really got my mind open to continuing on like this OMAD sort of eating. And, I will force myself to drink more water, because I will say that I haven't drunk a lot of water. And reason being is that all you can have on this fast is plain water. It's like I had to force myself to drink 16 ounces of water. So when I was eating whatever the heck I wanted to prior to the fast, I would drink water because, like, shoot, I would have like salty snacks, or like protein laden breakfast, with my coffee. So the water was welcome. I didn't mind it because, it will help balance out some of that salt that I was ingesting. But now it's like I struggle to drink water because it's like I'm not really eating or drinking. I'm not eating, definitely. I'm not drinking anything other than water. And then grape juice, I try not to drink grape juice. Like, I sip on it. So that's why, like, in the earlier food episode for the Samsung Health app tour, you only see like 15 calories, 46 calories, because, like, if I felt really weak, then I would just take a sip, take a swig out of the grape juice bottle and call it a day. Like, I really didn't want to lean on having grape juice. And then the green tea, all the green tea that I have, only like 3 are not flavored green teas, and I can't even find them, y'all. That's why I moved. So, a lot of stuff is still in storage, and it's like I can't find the unflavored green tea. It's out there though, I assure you, but I'm not finna go out on a limb, because in the exercise episode, when I tried to exercise, and I'm using air quotes, tried to, I didn't know how I would feel from not eating, so I didn't want to exert too much energy. And then, just moving around boxes and lifting and bending and straining for around 20 minutes. And I was surprised I lasted that long, y'all. Because, let me tell you something, and I will never forget this. When I did the juice fast, a few years back, I just did straight juices for 7 days. I went to go check the mail. I went to go, not even, it was like a 10-minute walk to go to the mail area for my building. And I walked down there, got the mail, walked right back. And I felt like I was sweating profusely. I just felt faint. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I was telling my mother on the phone, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I felt lightheaded and faint, and I was like sweating just from that 10-minute walk. And I was just fasting. That was a no-no. So, the one meal a day is easy because I get to eat. I would have just ate and then checked the mail, what I'm saying, afterwards. So, this is easier than just doing a straight juice fast or whatever. I think I rambled on long enough, y'all. So, I guess let's just see the information blurb right here. So, this tells you about BMI. Yes, I know I'm obese. That's a really bad BMI. I would hope to be in the green. That's my overall goal, but, just to move from red to orange to green would be feasible. Oh, so, you can pause it and read what is BMI, and then what is body fat percentage. Mean range of body fat. And then let's check. Oops. Let's check out these blurbs. So, Samsung Health has the symptom checkers, which is pretty rad. I haven't taken advantage of this yet. Oops. Oh no. Okay. Probably not going to. Well, definitely, only unless something was extremely wrong. But I can tell you a lot of my problems. Oh, here we go. And then Interesting. So I could set my target weight. Like, let's say I wanted to continue to lose, let's say, 360. I want to be 360. 9.8 pounds in 20 weeks. 10, 7, 5. So, I don't know. Let's say normally. So in 10 weeks, I should lose 9.8 pounds. But to be honest, like, I should be able to lose that much quicker. So, calorie targets. I really wouldn't know. Like, I'd have to do this. Like, really be serious about this. Daily target intake calories are automatically divided into 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner. They're also updated in a food tracker. So, like, I guess I would want to have 29, 36, or 63, excuse me, is the highest I can have. And then you can't do an even number. Okay. Well, how about 2703? Like, I can't eat no more than that, because that's pretty much around the ballpark of what I eat. And there you go. I guess a target will be set. Did I actually set it? Oh, okay. So, yeah, folks, it's I don't know how long it's been, but it's probably been almost 30 something minutes. And I don't want to keep talking your ears off. I mean, this has been a real eye opener. You know, just talking about this to y'all and seeing what has worked, what's working, what should I do. But my main thing is I don't want my channel to be branded as a weight loss channel, because I don't want to do that to y'all. I don't want to bait and switch y'all. Like, I've seen it done too many times, and I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm referencing, or the people that I'm referencing. I mean, if I lose weight and whatever, I'll definitely like do a update. But you know, my channel is just a general lifestyle channel. Of course, I'm gonna try to lose weight, but it's a difficult journey. It is. And when I say food is an addiction, yeah, it has been. But it's like now I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And now I'm changing, and this is something that I could see myself doing, because it's much easier to, you know, just say, hey, don't eat majority of the day. It's not good for you. But then there are other alternatives as to, you know, managing your wants versus your needs. Like, yeah, I may want, I don't know, I want this burger. I don't want to eat salad the whole time. Or I want, a piece of chocolate. I don't want carrot sticks and, like, it all depends. Like, the thing with losing weight is, like, it depends on what works for you. What works for me is not going to work for the next person down the line. And, it's just, hopefully you get to, what I want to say, you get to that realization before it's too late. And, oh my gosh, all these notifications. So, you just, hopefully you get to this realization if you've been struggling with weight, to do it sooner than later, Y'all, I want to just cut it off right here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I probably could go like hours and hours, but I'm not going to. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it on my comment section below. Any and all are welcome, greatly appreciated. And folks, I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. Let's see here. So, what? Oh, what? There's another blurb. Okay, so we got yet another thing to talk about. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me see. Okay. All right. So there is going to be an addendum. We're going to do this. Now I got to redo my log. So there will be an addendum to the weight portion as well, because we have a new section called weight management. All right, so this is a culmination of weight, food, exercise, sleep. Oh wow. Okay, well, you learn something new every day. So next week, Wednesday, we are going to tackle heart rate, stress, O2 saturation, as those three are recorded at the same time. So, I don't know. This is the beauty. You could just move that there. So, yeah, this makes more sense. So, heart rate, stress, oxygen saturation. We'll defo talk about that more for next week's episode of Wellness Wednesday. And the fun don't stop. So then we got water, weight management, and sleep addendum. Or, yeah, that's how, I think that's how. This is next week. Heart rate, stress, oxygen saturation. Then water is week 2. Weight management, week 3. Well, 4 more weeks. So 4 more weeks. My mistake. Heart rate, that's next week. Heart rate, stress, oxygen saturation, that's next week. Water the following week. Weight management the week after. And then the final week is the sleep addendum. So, yeah, folks, let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts, opinions on, weight, if you're struggling with it. if you know somebody struggling with it, because it is quite the epidemic here in USA. So, whatever is going through your, mind, love to hear it. And I will catch you tomorrow, like I said, for Thirsty Thursday. Thank you very much for tuning in with me in the long haul. And y'all take care. Make it a great day today and every day. And until then, bye now.